What's going on, guys? My name is Neal. This is Pop Culture, and today I want to talk a little bit about the future of gaming. I have in my hand a PlayStation 4 controller. A PlayStation 4 controller. Why? Because right now, I'm going to be honest, I'm still stuck in this generation of gaming. I'm a busy guy, okay? Work, family, friends, random hobbies, making these videos. Honestly, gaming has kind of taken a backseat in recent years, but I love to game. I grew up playing consoles like the PlayStation 1, GameCube, PlayStation 2, and then graduated into the Xbox 360. Then I got the Xbox One, and then the PS4 a couple years after that. So I played all kinds of games. I've played all kinds of consoles. I've never really gotten into the PC gaming, which I know is a big thing that a lot of the cool kids are into these days. The reason why I have a PS4 controller with me here, woohoo, is because I think it's worthwhile, especially with the announcement of the new consoles, the PlayStation 5, the Xbox One X, that are going to be coming out probably this holiday season. I think it's really good for us to really think about, you know, what are our gaming priorities going to be, because there's another kind of reality in that while these new consoles are on the way and they'll be here before we know it, they're going to cost a lot of money. There's going to be a few good games coming out for each of them, no question about that. But there's also some good games coming out for the current generation of consoles. And so, you know, just to illustrate this, since I got my PS4 like a year and a half ago, you know, I started to accumulate a number of games that I really wanted to play, that I knew I wanted to play. And there's even more than what I have sitting here with me that I still need to finish. But just a few that I have here: Red Dead Redemption 2, Uncharted. I've got Uncharted 4, and then the previous Uncharted games that were remastered for the PlayStation 4. Still got to finish Marvel's Spider-Man. Great game, but just never got around to finishing it again. That's what happens with me. And of course, Horizon Zero Dawn, which the new Horizon game is actually going to be an exclusive for the PS5. So that's pretty exciting. But obviously, you know, something that I've tried to do when these new consoles come out is never to buy them right away. You know, some people are all into that. They'll be up waiting until midnight the night before or whatever and go to the store and pick them up, and that can be really fun if you're that into gaming and into those consoles and those particular games that are coming out. That's great. But for me, I always end up lagging behind. I've always got more games that I want to finish on the previous generation of consoles, and so I never get around to getting the new one right away. And I think that's an okay approach to take, honestly. So I'd encourage you guys, if you have a lot of games that you still need to play that are sitting on your shelf right now or sitting in your download queue, don't feel like you need to rush out and get the next newest, biggest, awesomest video game console or toy. You know, you should always prayerfully discern, especially because with these pieces of technology, you know, they're expensive. They're not cheap. So you don't want to just throw your money away when you still have money that you've already spent sitting on your shelf in the form of these games that you need to finish and complete. So maybe this isn't as big of a deal for some of you who love to play online games. And I'd love to hear your perspective. You know, you Warzoners, Call of Duty and Fortnite and you know, Rainbow Six Siege, all those games. You know, I'd love to know what your perspective is on the new consoles that are coming out. But, you know, even the games that I have sitting here, my PS4 ones that I need to finish, I still have a couple more on Xbox that I need to finish too. So again, just to be clear, for me, I want to finish the games that I have for the consoles that I have right now before I would even consider going out and buying a new console. But what do you think? Are you going to go out and buy the PlayStation 5, the Xbox One X immediately after they are released? What are you going to do? What are your plans? I love video games. Actually, on the Pop Culture podcast, check us out on any podcasting platform. Just look up Pop Culture and you'll find us pretty quickly. There's an episode in which my brother and I talk about our history playing video games, how we can relate video games to our Catholicism. And so I'd encourage you to check that out. If I ever get around to actually finishing these games, I'd love to do some reviews of these. If you have other recommendations for games that I should be playing or that you'd like to see Catholic reviews for, leave a comment, message us, let us know. Be happy to do one of those. But again, video games take time to play, and I don't have a lot of time. but I'll make time for you guys. Keep gaming, keep following the Lord, and we'll see you in the next video. God bless you.